what I'm fooling around with today and what I'm trying out. I try out multiple cameras, but today I'm trying out the Panasonic or Lumix S1 Mark II. And the thing is, this thing has been so hyped, and a lot of YouTubers have done reviews and all kinds of comparisons with this thing. And there's been some technical reviews, there's been some user reviews. This is a drummer's review, so stick around. My very first video camera was a camcorder thing. It was a DVX 100, and there was forums for it, and it really changed things for a lot of wannabe filmmakers. And I did a couple of like little short films. My friend and I, Buffalo Ray, we did a couple of films with it. Given the time and my lack of any experience, I think it actually came out kind of good. That being said, Panasonic has come a long way since the DVX 100. Now this is in a mirrorless camera format, and this video is miles above. I mean, we were lucky to get 1080p back then. Now, you know, this is 6K that we're recording in right at the moment, and 24 frames a second. And I am using one of the Lumix lenses, 16 to 35 1.4. But right now I am, because I don't have a filter on it, I can't find a filter, I have it at f11, so there's not going to be a lot of depth of field in this shot. But I think this looks pretty good too, and I just ordered a piece of software where you can run an Airri picture profile, I should say. And supposedly it comes really, really close to what a real Airri looks like, so it becomes an Airri mini. I don't know. So I had an S1H at one point in time, and I liked it, except that there was a few flaws to it. The autofocus was terrible, I think, and I think it's gotten a lot better. It wasn't bad. It was far cry from what it used to be at that time. But my main pull to this camera, by the way, is the fact that it's what I mentioned already, but also that it is an L-mount alliance. So I can use my Leica lenses on this camera. And so I have a Leica SL2 that I use for stills, and you can use that for video too, but it's not as capable, and there's many reasons it's not as capable. But the Leica photos are just amazing. It depends on what I'm shooting as to what I want to use this camera for. I would love to have, just like the Camera Conspiracies channel guy, I'd love to have the perfect camera. I would. A lot of times I thought I had it. You know, I really thought when I had a Fuji, and then I had micro four thirds, I can't use any full frame lenses. Got frustrated with that. But the picture is beautiful in many other ways. And do I need full frame if I'm just vlogging? No, maybe not. But then if I'm vlogging and then I get a wide, shot, like in a big field, you can reference some of my videos, like the Fort Tejon one. It didn't look great wide. But it looked okay more up close. I love my Canon because, again, the color profile is beautiful. But right out of camera, man, the Canon looks great. Right out of camera, this is looking pretty darn buttery too, quite frankly. But it's a little bit over sharpened. I went into the profile and I dialed back the sharpness a little bit, because if it's too sharp, it looks antiseptic. So we don't want that. Let me introduce my friend here. So, back to what I was talking about. I had the Canon R50, R50V, which is, I used it for a convention, and I would use it again for a convention. This is too heavy. This is too heavy to vlog with the whole, and I can vlog. I can kind of do it all. I mean, maybe I wind up using this one all the time. I don't know. I mean, it really does look good. Let's go into a lower light scenario, see what it looks like. Come on. So, if I'm doing a talking head video, this would be the camera, because I think I can let it run longer. I think. I also finished part of my dialogue on the last video with the R50 because it works. It doesn't overheat. Okay, I'm going to go look at some of this. We'll take it from there. I'm learning. I'm learning about this. Let's go. Okay, so I've been messing around with the Lumix S1 Mark II for a good week now, which isn't a ton of time. But I've been messing around with it every single day, and I've been doing a bunch of different picture profiles. And I mean, it's almost too confusing, really, in a lot of ways. But I'm more used to the Canon menu system. So I'm going to go through all the picture profiles. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to literally just let you see what they all look like. So starting with Airri Log 3. So far, what do I think of the Lumix S1 Mark II? Well, I had an S1H, and I really loved the low light on that thing. And I loved a lot about it. It was a great camera. But, you go through changes and you try different things. That's the problem I have with the Canon R5 Mark II is the overheating. And I mean, I didn't even have it on that long, like 23 minutes, bam, gone. But I love that camera. I love the Canon R5 Mark II for many reasons. It's easy to work with. It's not too big and it's got great color. Hopefully this will fill in some of the gaps like overheating, which I've heard can be an issue on this camera, but not as much. I love that this has the open gate. The cool thing about open gate is you can use the entire frame. So I can do all kinds of, right now I'm not doing that. Right now I'm doing a different aspect ratio, but just because I think it looks more filmatic. Although I'm not using the rule of thirds, I should be like maybe here. But when you're talking to the camera directly, it just doesn't make as much. You kind of break the rules, I feel like. Anyway, jury is still out on this camera in a lot of ways. It's like my heart's with Canon when it comes to video, but yet at the same time, this has all kinds of other really cool things. You can offload directly to a drive, to an SSD, let's say. So you don't even need your computer when you're offloading. I haven't done it yet. You can actually use an SSD to record onto directly. You can record directly onto that, which should help with any overheating issues. You could have an external battery plugged in with its own power supply. If you do those two things, I think this thing will just run and run and run. I don't think there's a runtime on it. So let's go in and take a look at this.
Dad.
Yeah.
When are we gonna go play baseball?
As soon as I finish this, here, say hi to the camera. This is Lucy. She wants to play some baseball. Here, come up a little closer. Oh, you have to stand up on here and get high. There you go.
Yeah, hit him in the head. All right, bye.
I've had this camera about a week now, and the jury's been out. I really love it. I do. A lot of the hype, it lives up to it, quite frankly. There's a few things that have been left out by me. I just want to let you know that I've been shooting in all kinds of different not frame rates, but aspect ratios and color profiles and different LUTs and just trying to find my sea legs here. So I'm not going to act like I got it all figured out because I'm figuring it out. But I think I do have a pretty good idea. I like how it is now. I like shooting in 4K 24 frames. I like this open gate. I like the Airri Log 3. All my shots, except for the one, have been outdoors in this area where there's a little bit of like shadow. I think I only have like 3 stops, ND stops. I wish I had more. I wish I had probably maybe 7 stops. I'd be able to open this up all the way, but I can't. So this is what you get. If you like these kind of videos, let me know. You know, the kind where a plane flies over while I'm talking. Anyway, if you like these kind of videos where I review stuff, let me know in the comments. It's a passion of mine. I really enjoy it. It's a hobby. I love video. I love stills, all that stuff. Next video is going to be the Grenadier because I've done some suspension, but I got new tires on the way. And we're going to take this beast out and do some things that I have not done in it before. So that should be cool. Thrills, chills, and spills. Let's do it. Take care of each other, especially now in this world that's gone completely crazy. Take care of each other and keep rock alive.